Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Prolamo, aka Liam, and today, being a bit cheeky, I'm revealing the FIFA 16 career mode team I'm going to be using before the game even comes out. Unfortunately, I don't have early access, but I will be getting it as soon as it comes out on Thursday or Friday in the UK, so don't worry about that. If you want to see a Dortmund career mode followed through for a very long time, then do make sure to stick around my channel. I'm going to be posting a couple of extra FIFA 15 videos until FIFA 16 comes out, but I thought I'd do a transfer targets type video and show you the starting 11 I probably want to use. I've tested it out on FIFA 16 because Dortmund are one of the starting teams, so I've decided to keep with Weidenfeller in goal. Maybe that Berkey guy they signed, because he's a bit younger, but Weidenfeller's been there a long time. At left back, I would definitely rather play Derm over Schmelzer because I like using younger players, and also he's pacier, which does help me defensively. A centre back partnership is Hummels and Socrates. Hummels is going to be the captain of the club captain when I take over on FIFA 16 Dortmund, because he's huge, he's a great defender, he's been there a while, and he's a leader. He's got the leader trait on his card, I think. And then Socrates is going to be next to him. He's a very well-rounded defender, pretty tall, strong, quick, you know. Can play right back as well. Moving on to the right back position, we have got Lucas Piszczek. We can either play him there or Derm there, because Derm can play right back, but he's getting on a bit and we're definitely going to be looking for someone to replace him. At the CDM spots we have Sven Bender and Gundogan. Sven Bender has some great stats in most areas. He lacks pace, but it's alright because his tackling and aggression is good enough to help him get in front of most players. Gundogan I like to play at CDM because not only can he win the ball, he can also play it forward and maybe shoot, but we are going to be looking to strengthen this area. At the cam position, I have Shinji Kagawa. The attacking threats at Dortmund is brilliant. You can play Royce there, you can play Aubameyang there, you can play McCoitran there, or Gundogan. There is so much versatility there. On the left, I have decided to put McCoitran on the left, purely because of his 5-star weak foot. So he can cross it, he can come in, he can shoot. He'll get up and down with those high work rates, and I just really enjoy using his card. On the right mid position, Aubameyang usually starts up top, but because Royce is higher rated and I really like Royce, I decided to put Royce up front. But Aubameyang is so quick. Look at that stat, 95 pace. He is tall, so maybe if we're struggling for height with Royce up front, we can rotate them halfway through the game. But as I said, this team's very versatile, so we'll do that with no issues. And Royce is going to be leading the charge up front. 5'11", probably won't win a lot of headers, but can do if we put in the right cross. He's quick, he can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble, and he's got the skills to go with it too. A good work rate, which is probably better than Aubameyang's, so he'll be probably our leading goal scorer. Anyway, that is the 11 I probably will rock with, unless for some reason Dortmund have some really good youth player come in. We also have Matthias Ginter to use at centre back. But anyway, let's look at the transfers I want to make. I want to bring in Raphael Varane. He's 22, going on 23 next year. So if we sign this guy, it would be brilliant. He's got a great card next year, a lot of really good stats, and if we get him, our defence will just be secure for a long time in the season. Hector Bellerin, if you followed my Juventus series, I used him and I liked him a lot. It was just a shame that he was low rated. This year he's going to be about 72, 74 rated, I believe, so we can use him. He can fill in for Piszczek, who's getting on, and also provide a lot of attacking work rate down the right hand side. Also young. These are all going to be fairly young players because the squad is good. He just needs a bit of backing and a bit of reassurance for the future. Next we've got John Stones, 21 years old, and he's another good centre-back, high defensive work rates, which is what I like. He's got a good card next year as well. Much like Varane, he's quite well-rounded. Varane will be a bit faster and a bit taller, but I like John Stones in real life, so I'd like to test him in the game. Julian Draxler has recently transferred to Wolfsburg, so maybe we won't be able to get him in the first season. I might have to get him in the January transfer window, but I like this guy a lot. He can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play in the middle. great long shots, which is always what I like for an attacking mid. He's tall, he's got 5-star weak foot, which is brilliant, and he is 22 as well. Paulo Dybala, I also used him last year because I used Juventus. Again, he's just transferred there, so we'll have to wait a while to get him. But he's young, and his agility and dribbling stats just can wriggle through any defence, so I'm sure he'd be great in the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich have signed Costa, and he's been doing great by wriggling past players, and I think Dybala could help us by bringing that to the club. Then we come on to Lucas from PSG. He's 23 years old, 1 year older than the others. But I like this guy. He can play on either wing, and if really need be, I guess we could put him up front. But he is hugely fast, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He can shoot. His dribbling's good, and he can also supply crosses to our attackers. And I like a lot of pace in my team, if you haven't realised by some of these stats. And I think he'd be pretty good because I think he starts off at an 85 next year as well. Just realised I missed out on Romelu Lukaku over here. He is 22 years old, 21, 22 years old. This guy, I think we could probably put up top in the future because I am going to be looking to put Aubameyang on the right. So Lukaku probably going for the easier games instead of Royce, and Royce gets injured a lot, so we'll play this guy. And this guy's also a huge target man. He's pretty quick, he's strong, he can shoot, he's 6'3", so he'll be winning lots of headers, holding up the ball, bringing other players into play. Then Yuri Tielemans, one of the stars of this year on FIFA, just 18 years old, got that 5-star weak foot, which is so great for long shotters and for cams, makes it so easy to bring people into play. This guy was like quite expensive this year, so he'll probably be quite expensive next year. Being over 70 rated as an 18-year-old is great. Another player I'm bringing back from next year that I want to try is Bernd Leno. Just 23 years of age, he has an 84 rated card on FIFA 16, and he's German. It's good to bring in German players like Draxler, like Leno, like Goretzka. I'm going to hopefully bring in because football should always have their home stars playing in their homelands, and I think he'll be able to learn from Weidenfeller and probably surpass him one day. Then the last 3 players, we have Kurt Zouma. I like Kurt Zouma a lot, 21 years old, young again. He's quick, he's strong, he can put in a tackle, he's an aerial threat, he's got brilliant jumping stats. And I believe he can also play right back because of his pace. So we'll be looking to sign him. Zuccolini, I used for a little bit last year, but he's been doing better now in real life. He's 22 years old. Decent height, but it doesn't really matter because I'm probably going to be playing him in an attacking position. Fairly quick, can easily string passes together, and one day hopefully if we train him up we'll get good long shots. Now Goretzka, I've looked a bit into this guy. He can play cam, centre mid or CDM, so we can probably play him in these different positions. He's 6'2", medium work rate, so he's good to play anywhere. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, decent bit of pace. If you actually look at his in-game stats, he's got some decent tackling, decent passing. He's kind of a well-rounded player, but if we train him and give him game time, I'm sure he can be developed into a quality midfielder, which is what we want for the future of this club. So do let me know if you're going to be watching my Dortmund career mode when it's released next Thursday. I'll be getting it as soon as possible, bringing it out to you guys and playing with it. So if you're looking for a Dortmund career mode, come subscribe to me and try and watch. If you want any other transfer people come in that I've missed out, then leave it in the comments below. Be like, hey Lemo, I want you to use so and so, and I'll listen to it because I want your guys' input this year. So yeah, let me know what you think. Remember, stay subscribed if you want to watch the career mode, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.